If you only had 5 tames at Ark Survival Ascended, what would you pick? Would you go for the Mighty Rex? Would you go for a Thylacoleo? Would you go for both, or would you go for something else? Would you go for a Mesopithecus? Who knows? Well, this is the challenge. 5 tames. 5 tames is all you get. That's it. Not breeds, tames. If you tame a Rex, that's what you get. The only way to refill that slot, not with babies, is if that one slot dies. That's it. That's the only way to do it. 5 tames total. Let's see how far we can make it. Now that we've taken out all 3 of the island bosses, let's just see how far we can take it. Let's do this. All right, Phoo, let's get started. We got a big thing we've got to do. Well, got a lot of grinding, basically, is what we got to do. Also, Dr. Teeth, if we're here and you end up seeing, you know, another goblin that's a high level, don't eat him, okay? All right. Bertha, you as well. Okay, all right. All right. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Phlinger's 5 Tame Challenge. I'm Phlinger, and today we are getting started right away. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff to do. We've got a lot of grinding we got to do. I mean, honestly, at this point, we're not really grinding XP on Dr. Teeth. Matter of fact, I should have had one of the other ones up here with me. But yeah, we're going around. We're going to be scoping out just how much metal is here. If we can't get enough metal, then we're probably going to go up to another spot just where we can get a butt ton of metal. But yeah, I mean, I'm taking a look at this area in a way that I normally haven't. I mean, it's like, hey, how much metal is here? How much, you know, I mean, granted, the loot, I'm always looking at Carno Island when it comes to loot. And just for anybody who's not aware, we're up here at the very top right-hand corner. This is where Carno Island is. And it's for many, many years, it's been my go-to for places to get loot. Level 45 Ceratosaurus. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That guy just tore through the tree line. That is intense. Hey, 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 hey! We will have none of that you attacking back nonsense. All right? But yeah, this area up here has always been just a really good spot for farming loot, everything like that. I mean, there's usually... Where's the loot drop here? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah, there's always a loot drop that's coming down on this island. And right now, it appears to be a red drop. So guess what we're going to go do? Let's get over here and clear this. But yeah, the goal is... we have got to... We'll eat that. What? That Sabertooth survived that? Dang. Oh, never mind. I just didn't hit him. He's level 20. All right. And that is an Alpha Carno. All right. Well. And the best part about here with the Dinosuchus is, hey, come at me, bro. Come on. A 130 Alpha Carno? Oh, crap. Yeah, if things get out of control on a Dinosuchus, well, you can always retreat into the water. Like this guy right here, who is causing a butt ton of damage. I mean, that Carno bleed is just intense. Come here, dude. I mean, I gotta bleed too. But yeah, the goal is we're gonna be farming inside of there. Oh wow, that was a lot of garbage. We need that. Just take the stuff that we need. We can do that. Yeah, all this stuff can go. Maybe save that. Let's go get this loot drop. And then let's get started on farming a bunch of loot, because we're going to be going inside the cave as well, which means there's probably going to be a couple speedy uppy bits. A couple speedy uppy bits of just going around farming stuff today. I'm not sure. Where's that? Oh, dude. Okay, you're hidden in the tree line. Oh, okay. All right, all right. And just like that, we have more loot. Hey, that was... We're starting on our quest for Black Pearls, by the way. Yeah, by the way, if anytime during today's video, if you see... Are we going to need a Roly Rhino horn for anything? I don't know. If at any time you see a trilobite, shout it out. And I also forgot to put down the... Well, I didn't really forget, but I was intending on putting the tombstones down here on Carno Island to pay, tribute to the other dinos just because. And we'll probably start off by doing that. Matter of fact, let's get up there and let's go do that. Because those other dinos, they have spent so much time here. We've done so much stuff here on this island. I mean, I leveled them up. Everything like that. Let's go pay homage to Gertie, Goblin, Senior Chomps, and Chomps Jr. I was gonna go up to the volcano, but I was like, they've never been to the volcano. We lived on Carno Island for a long time, so Carno Island is the best spot for their tombstones. So let's go put it down there. And I even tamed Goblin here, so yeah. Also, now that I just remembered, yeah, we're probably going to have to run back to base just where we can get our med brews. Or doing the cave, because, yeah, silly me, I totally forgot them. All right, hey, Bertha, I'm going to need you so we can go put down some tombstones. I knew where I was going to put them, I just forgot to do it in the last episode. I got here and I was like, oh, yeah. I don't want to cover too much of this island before we actually, in that video. It was already like 45 minutes long, so, yeah. All right, let's get up here and let's go get these tombstones put up, because there's one spot up here that, honestly, to me, actually means quite a bit, just because this was, like, the spot that we would hang out whenever I was AFKing in, up here, and it's like the top of Carno Island. Hello. Is that an alpha? Or is it just a red one? There's a spot right up here. Right up next to this loot drop. Right here. All right, so I'm thinking right as we come up here, put it right in between these bushes, like that, where you come up that pathway, and then this is just the top of Carno Island. It has a significance. And there we go. This one right here. That's Gertie. All right. And then here. And Chomps. Chomps Jr. And Goblin. We could put a center one here for Mr. Coffee, but Mr. Coffee always deserves a special spot on top of the volcano. But yeah, there we go. And as we go, if we need more spaces up here for more dinos, I hope we don't, but then we can just turn this into a shrine for all the dinos that die on the 5 Tame challenge. Yeah. All right, so back down here, I've got to head back over to base here really quick. I've got to go get those med brews, just where we can get down inside of the cave, just in case if we get a little bit of rabies, you know, just one of those things, because I mean, if you get a little bit of rabies, then you're gonna have a hard time. It's just the way things go, and you'll be walking along, and then just all of a sudden, just bam, little rabies, and then yeah, things go south from there. All right, let's get back up in here. Now that we got some med brews, now let's go taking a look and seeing if we can go find sources of metal, which I've never really taken too much time to look too much at over here. Wonder how much loot we missed while we were gone. I mean, we got the med brews now, but all right, let's get taking a look. I mean, we could always just go up to Giga Mountain up there. I mean, how dangerous can that be, right? And, of course, we've got time to get some loot. It keeps giving me free metal. Apparently, this is how you get metal over here on Carno Island. I mean, I'm not sure. All right, but I am not seeing any metal nodes for the most part. Is it weird that I've never really searched out metal too much on this island? I mean, normally when you come here, it's just about, chomp, chomp, rah, rah, eat, get experience. And also get some fat loot. I mean, I'm just not seeing any metal. It's weird. I've never looked. That's the weird part. I've never really even considered how much metal would be here. I've always just kind of assumed there'd be a lot, but unfortunately, that is not the case. There's a 135 female over there. All right, we may want to leave her alone. And steer clear of that for a little bit. I mean, honestly, 135, I'm not super sure that's going to be great. I mean, 135s could be good. And we could tame her just to figure out. But it's always been a rather large expenditure. I mean, taming one takes a lot of the hemoglobin, so... And just like that, we're already full again. Okay. To be fair, with all these saddles and stuff I'm throwing away, I'm tempted just to build a speedboat, which is more black pearls, and throw a grinder on it. Is that a crazy idea? Honestly, I think it might be slightly crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for single player, it could work. I mean, it really could. All right, let's get down inside this cave and let's go see what kind of loot we can get. Also, the goal is to clear out as many things that are inside this cave. So where we can get, I mean, we have a highest chance of actually getting some treasure maps. And the best way of doing that is just to literally clear everything. There we go. It was going down the wrong way. Hello! I know, I'm back. I went on vacation for a little bit. I went and I did other things. Yeah, Mr. Onic. Yeah, we were over and we fought a bunch of bosses and stuff. Yeah, it was kind of cool. And then now I'm back to pilfer your cave. I mean, I was in here a long time ago and we were like taking all the loot and everything in here and it was really fun. It was great. And you guys gave me a bunch of awesome loot. I just wish you could do that again. That'd be awesome. But now, right now, you just need to stop floating around me and you just need to die. Thank you. All right, so let's get in here and let's go see what all we can get. And there's our first contraction of rabies. Oh, that's great. Oh, we just got a second contraction of rabies. That's always fun. It's the second one where they pile on, where it's just so much fun. Right, and then down below, I'm not even sure how we're gonna get rid of all those. I mean, look at that. The entire floor is the floor is flapping at this point. I mean, really. All right, let's see if we can pull them one by one. Okay, that one was in a rock. All right. I mean, if we can kill them one at a time. Because one-shotting them doesn't pull aggro. Okay. All right, here we go. And this is where the bad stuff happens. Hey, look at that. We got rabies. Who would have ever thought? Thank you. All right. And I don't think we've gotten a single treasure map yet. Nope, not a single one yet. All right, just like that, we got our first one. It's only green, but you know, it's a good start. So hey, got that one off a spider. By the way, treasure maps could drop off anything that drops any additional loot, like berries, anything. As long as it can have additional things in its inventory, it can drop treasure maps. Come at me, bros. Come on. Come on, you got this. All right, I'm clearing you guys out. All right. Oh, hey, look, rabies again. And just like that, we've got two more. All right, so, so far, not proven to be too bad. All right, now it's just clearing that out. So, yeah, not bad. All right, so I think I found the metal locations on Carno Island. They're in the bottom of the cave. Yeah, we're gonna have to go find another spot to go get metal. I mean, we'll find loot here, and then we'll go do another.
Much like the island's other large theropods.
Yeah, I love how it reminds me. Hey, there are megalosaurus in here. But yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing. I'm just not seeing any. I mean, is this metal or is this just a guano-covered rock? Guano-covered rock. Okay. More. Yeah. And, of course, there's loot. Not very good loot, but we might want to start doing a grinder. And, of course, there's a loot drop right up here at the top. Well, hello, pretty. All right, that's not bad. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to start looking at getting ourselves a grinder. Absolutely. All right, let's put Bertha back up here. And you know what? While we're waiting on you to heal up, let's take... Man, all right. Okay. Hello. Thank you. Okay. So that happened. Hey, we don't want to cook crocktail. At least not right now, all right? Or yours. Thanks, Dr. Teeth. Appreciate it. All right, so what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted was... Oh, I put the box in the wrong spot. Okay, okay, so we've got that. We've got that. We also have this, which is huge. Another focal chili. That in there. You know, this shotgun has been so good to us. 383 damage, 390, 2,000. Okay, I'm going to save this. This is a really, really good shotgun. I'm going to save that. Right. Okay, fine. This right here has much more durability, and I want to save that durability until we need it. But yeah, let's go down. Let's go take a look, see if we can go find anything down in the depths below us. Because if we can find any, like, you know, I don't know what we're going to find down there, to be fair. But we can do it in style with some Rockstar pants. Go see if there is anything down here. I want to make sure that we keep an eye out, because if we see a Tuso, we need to get out of here as quick as possible. Tuso will jack us up. Hey, it's noon time. Hey guys, have you seen anything else down here with big sharp pointy teeth? Anyone? No? Okay. Really sparse down here, and you know when it gets quiet, that's when bad things happen. Got my head on a swivel too. See a Mosa. Level are you? You are alpha level 10. Holy crap. Oh man, this is, you know, I'd be lying if I'd said this is not intimidating. Come here. Come here. Let's see. Can we get you? Don't. No, 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 no. There we go. All right, come here. Wait, are you going down this easy? You're really, really bloody. Come here. Come here. You're hitting me for 13? That's it? Well, I do have an amazing saddle, so... Come here. Wow, you're toast. Holy crap! Oh, now I gotta get that bag. Okay. So, we have 100 black pearls. And now we know we can take on an Alpha Mosa. Relatively easy, but then again, that was a lower level one. Holy crap. We got a fishing pole. Okay, so we got that. All right, how is my scuba tank doing? About half. Oh, man. I did find one Tuso over on the other side of Carno Island. And let's see. I'm way over I'm way down here. I did find a Tuso over here, so, you know, we went down over through here, and I was checking out this. But yeah, oh, man. Oh, holy crap. Woo! I was not expecting the Alpha Mosa to go down that fast. That was pretty cool. Oh, man. All right, let's get back up here, and let's go see if the cave has respawned. And apparently I came back up in the middle of a heat wave. You know, maybe we could go back below the ocean. That'd be pretty good, right? Let's take all of this. Beauty part of going down under the water is you get lots of fish meat from Bertha. Oh, and you're still regenerating. All right, there you go. Let's get our butt back down in the cave. All right, second clear, more loot. Not bad. All right, and... well, fortune's favoring us today, at least a little bit. Not bad. All right, let's get our butt out of here and let's wait for respawn again. Also, we did get a couple more treasure maps. I think I'm going to hold on to them. I'm just going to keep running this cave and Carno Island, and then also down into the water, and I will bring you guys back when it's time to actually head out and go claim up some of these loot drops. And apparently Bertha is very, very encumbered. All right, yeah. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back because this is going to be a minute, and I'm just going to be here just farming constantly. So yeah, probably spend, I want to say, I mean, I've already been about 2.5, 3 hours here, so I think I'm going to spend probably about the same amount of time, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, and we're back, and it's been a bit, and, you know, I probably should have, you know, brought you guys back before I decided to leave Carno Island. It's been about 3 hours, and when we found a bunch of loot, and here, let me, actually, all right, okay, so this right here is, some of just the garbage. I did find an upgraded pick, which is kind of good. I also found an upgraded chest piece, and I mean, come on, I'm just saying, I mean, this right here, this is worth the entire trip. I'm just saying. I know everybody's gonna be like, Phlinger, you're nuts. But no, it's true. I mean, look at all these saddles and shotguns, but have you seen the cloth blueprint? Right? But no, I did get that. I did get a bunch of treasure maps. That one took me a little bit. Matter of fact, I called it quits on the last one. I ended up getting, I believe, this purple one right here. And I was just like, yeah, I'm done with this cave. I'm done up there. So so far, we've gotten the Ceratosaurus saddle, which is pretty big. We've gotten some black pearls, not as many as we need. We're going to need a lot. But, I mean, 100 is pretty good. We also got the fishing pole. Fishing pole, I'm hoping that's massive. I'm hoping we get some really good stuff from that fishing pole. That's an episode all in itself, though. But yeah, so we're currently heading back to base. The metal situation was a bust up there. So, I mean, honestly, I was expecting Carno Island to have more metal. Apparently it hates metal. I don't know. So yeah, we're heading back towards base where we can just keep the metal runs constantly going. They take a while because we have to go up to the area, come back down. I mean, they don't take super long. But each run up there nets me about, probably about 1,500 metal. Well, each clearing of there, because it takes 2 trips to get to clear the area of the metal nodes. Each trip gives me about 700 to 800. So average that out. That's about 1,500 per clear. Then I have to wait a little bit for a clear. So, I mean, it's totally doable. We need at least 10,000 raw metal. Shark over there eating stuff. We need at least 10,000 raw metal to make the refining forge. Plus, we're going to have to craft the refining forge in either a loot drop or over at one of the beacons. And I'm kind of kicking myself. I'm trying really hard to come up with a spot that we can craft, that we can harvest stuff and craft stuff and farm metal that's close to the red or the green obelisk, and I'm coming up short completely. Because we're going to have to carry all this stuff. I mean, we could always just have it, because there's a loot drop that comes down right near our base. We could get everything, put it over into a container, So where when the loot drop comes down, we just pull everything into there as quick as possible and then craft it there. I mean, honestly, I think that's what we might have to do. Yeah. All right, now we're going down by the swamp. This place is dangerous. All right, as long as we keep to the shallower water, but the shallow water drops off tremendously, and then we go over deep water, and then also right next to the swamp. So I want to make sure it's either we're in danger of a leads, or we're in danger of everything from the swamp. Which there's a baryonyx right there. And I can see the ocean shelf right below us. That should be fine. And I gotta admit, though, it feels weird going from being able to clear the Cave of the Strong and killing the dragon to back on a raft worrying about leads. It feels weird. It really does. Okay, bad things are happening. I'm just going, not even looking back. If it jumps up on my thing and attacks my smithy, I'm going to probably cry about it a little bit and then go and eat whatever did that. Okay, so we're past the swamp. All right, now we're going to head back, and what is attacking me? Something was attacking me. You guys get license plate of that? Okay. Alright, but yeah, so, although we do have a ton of treasure maps, and I was just farming that cave as much as possible. I ended up getting 2 treasure maps from the open world area out on regular Carno Island. One from a raptor and another one from a Rex, so, yeah, not bad. But yeah, alright, so hey, I'm gonna head back to base, and then we're gonna head up, and we're gonna go get this loot. And, yeah, see you guys it's gonna be a while. Alright, so we're pulling back up into base, and, I mean, this is actually a pretty decent spot for metal, but I was hoping that we could actually find better. If we didn't have such waterborne dinos, it would make it, a little bit better. Because with this right here, with an Argent, this area up here becomes very, very good for metal, and then this spot up here is very good for metal as well. Very, very good. Without an Argent or an Anki, not as good. We can grappling hook down on some of the bits up here and get a bunch of metal, but I'm not sure that's kind of what we need. So, down here we've got access to this cave, and then we've got the metal that's up here, and that's kind of what I've been relying on so far this entire series. But I was really hoping Carno Island would pay off a little bit better with metal, but it is what it is. So, all right, let's get Dr. Teeth and Bertha back in here. The other 2 are in here, Sally and Sue. So, yeah. Yeah, let's get up, let's grab the shovel, and let's get up, and let's go see what these treasure maps give us. Hopefully it's better than what Carno Island did. But then again, Carno Island wasn't a complete bust. It's, normally, Carno Island is my go-to. Hey, go farm this for just hours and hours and hours, turn your brain off, farm it, and, get a whole bunch of stuff. And I think they added more rocks here. I do not remember this many rocks being here. Alright, but, yeah, Carno Island has always been my go-to. Go turn your brain off, put on a show, watch the show, and just grind. And, okay, the raft is staying here. Okay, Dr. Teeth? Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, I know. It's uncomfortable for me as well. Here, let me just get you off of here, and we'll go put you back over here. But yeah, actually, Dr. Teeth, I'm going to leave you over here. We're going to, because I'm taking you with me. You're going up to the Redwoods. We'll take Bertha and put Bertha back inside of here. But yeah, all right. So, hey, I'll bring you guys back when we get up closer to the Redwoods, and see you guys in a bit. All right, at least with, just going up there for treasure maps, I mean, we don't have to go. We don't have to like, work our way all the way around through here. We can just plow our way right through here. I mean, we got a Dinosuchus, right? And also Dr. Teeth. I mean, Dr. Teeth shows no mercy. Like Captain Insano. It's amazing. All right, so just like Captain Insano, we emerged from the swamps, and yeah, I don't know why I'm going on this Captain Insano. Apparently, I was watching that movie while I was farming up on Carno Island. Hey, don't judge me. And there's the green. Oh, I got turned around. We got to go back around this way. We got over by the cave and then up that way. All right, so yeah, by the way, yeah, if you are up there on Carno Island grinding, Waterboy's a good watch. Just saying. Okay, I do, even though it's slightly frustrating, I do like how easy it is to get turned around on ASA when it goes into the jungle. They kind of captured, how easy it is to get lost in there. Now, with that said, yeah, this sucks because now I have to, because I ended up way over here. Really? I mean, really? All right, so, yeah. That happened just now. All right, the maps have been initiated. Get up here. And I do think, yes, it is cheesy that all of them are in one single spot. It would actually just feel less cheesy if they were spread around the map. It'd be much more frustrating, and it'd take, like, easily 10 times as long. But, yeah. We should be within range of a couple. And we've got a bunch of compies around here, so let's get rid of those. All right, let's just jump off our saddle real quick. Get all the aggro in the area. Come on, compy. Or you can eat your buddy. One of the two. There's more compies there. More compies here. Thank you guys for pulling yourselves. And then there's another and another. Any other compies in the area? All right. Let's see. Shovel. Okay. There's first one. Megalania saddle. Oh, nice pants though. I mean, those are good. Those are good evil fighting pants. I'm just saying. Megalania. Wait, what? It's just a carryover of the last one. Okay. And another one. Okay, so we're getting a lot of pants. Some people spend their entire time. We got a grinder. We got a grinder. You remember how much we've been wanting one of those? And now we got to move. All right, let's see. Let's clear out your inventory so you can carry most of the stuff. That's kind of cool, though. We got the grinder. All right, even if we don't get anything else, at least we got the grinder. We're within range of that one down there? I don't think we are. Okay, yeah, we are. Okay, and we're also in range of bug. You hear Argent. Oh no, I busted the treasure chest. Dang it! And remember, don't bust your treasure chest there, Phlinger. What's with all the Megalania saddles? I mean, really? Okay. Oh, it's up here. Let's just get within range of both these two. There we go. Someplace clear. Get the aggro off. Anything? Okay. Let me guess. Megalania saddle and pants. No. That's some pretty insane loot. No, that one is not insane. Captain Insano does not approve of that one. Alright. Get this one. That's Sabertooth. Pop off. Alright. And then we stop attacking before the Dimorphodon comes and eats our face. Okay. Where's the next? They're all three down there. All right. I don't know what I did. What the heck? No, Dimorphodon, leave me alone. Yeah, I see you over there getting all the... Got a hyena over there picking a fight. That is a gorgeous Argent, though. Okay, good thing it was only 55. I would have felt bad. Okay. We should be... Actually, let's go over this way. We should be within range of all three. Pop off here real quick. Wrong button. Eat our only health brew we've got. It's the... Yeah, see that Hyenodon? He's picking a fight with all the Dimorphodons in the area. Okay, so grab this. Okay, that Hyenodon sucked. Alright. Okay, so last of three. We've got a Bronto saddle. It's a good ghillie mask. New shotgun. Stego saddle. And last one. Got an Archelon saddle. Unfortunately, no Dinosuka saddle. That's what I was hoping for. Dang. All right. All right. But we did get the grinder, which is absolutely huge. I'm going to get back to base, put up the grinder, and yeah. Actually, I'm just going to close out the video for today. I've had my eyes at Ark for a long time, so I will see you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have a good one, and take it easy, everybody. You know, I'm going to go through the middle of the redwoods. I've got to figure out this walking in a straight line thing. One of these days, I will. All right, take it easy, everybody. Oh, remember, oh, yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share with all your buddies. Yeah, and, you know, all the YouTuber stuff. All right, and take it easy, everybody.